Hey, glad you can make it because today we are playing more Vaygrim's Chance Season 3 on his Let's Play server. And, as always, we start in the cottage. Now, this is going to be mostly an update episode. I was not able to, my wedding anniversary was this past Wednesday. 20 years with a wife. It's been awesome. And my birthday was right before that. My wife's birthday is coming up. All kinds of stuff is going on in July, so I haven't had a chance to play Minecraft as much as I'd like, so I could get things done. So I am going to show you some of the stuff that I did manage to do. I don't think there's anything new here. No, I've showed you all this. Man, these things make some freaky noises sometimes. He's got 37 levels in him. That's nice. Everything seems to be going just fine in here. You'll notice that in... where is it? Right here. The technology. All I've done is add a chest, so I can collect some of the creosote oil and coke. And I've barely touched it. This is kind of a recent thing. So I will not be doing the immersive engineering this episode. I also will not be doing the Inventorium stuff this episode. Inventorium is actually going to have to wait for at least 2 more episodes, not the next one, but the one after that, because I found some issues with what I was trying to do, but I may have found something even cooler. Now you'll notice that the inventory room is a lot different. No more storage doors around the side. I had to do that. You'll also notice that my V stuff is going that way. I'll show you that in a little bit. We now have the cook one. Okay. We've had that before, but if you notice the other one is missing, that's because it is over here, and it is no longer the orange, red. It is now orange, white. That is going to be my sorting system. I have the orange, white here. Anytime I put anything in there, this little guy takes it out and puts it in here if there's any room for it. Like there's no room for V relays or torches, okay? And these right here are the birch trim. They're not actually storage drawers, but they allow this to connect to these. You'll notice that I have these on the outside now, like this. I've got some items in some of them. I've got the compacting drawers, and I finally got them all upgraded the way I wanted them. I have the... let's turn on the harness here. I have the cobblestone birch drawer, and I have my thermic stone extruder at the back of it, keeping this thing nice and full of cobblestone, so I'd always have it whenever I need it. And yeah, that's about it. That's the changes for this. This actually took quite some time because I also cleaned up my mess. I even put in a carpenter's door so we can get back here and go looking around. Yeah, all kinds of extra room back here. I may have to take advantage of that pretty soon, but see, here's the V. I've got it running from the side of the building up here, up through the center, and up to there. And I also have that one for handling stuff in that particular room if I decide I need it. And then we can walk right back through here. Close that door. And yeah, this is going to be the inventory. Now, whenever I do the Inventorium system, normally it has to be set up for a whole bunch of chests. But one of the things I noticed, whenever I moved him, I accidentally set him on the drawer controller instead of the ender chest. Now, the side effect of that is he started just pulling stuff out of the system and placing it all over here where he thought it, was supposed to go. And what that lets me know is that he can pull stuff out of the drawer controller. So if that works like that, then I'll be able to set up the Inventorium to be based off of just one drawer controller. So that means between the ender chest system for sorting and the way you pull items out of an Inventorium system, this should actually be very speedy, and I should be able to get items out of this inventory very quickly. And that will be amazing. Oh, yep, sorted all that out. And I still have a few items in here. And I put the transmutation thing, transmutation table on a table. It just kind of made sense. So that is what has changed here. And this whole thing is working beautifully. The whenever I cook this stuff, the nuggets go in here and become part of it, and I can just pull out whatever I need out of each one. This is just, yeah. Storage drawers are awesome. Alright, let's go upstairs and take a look at something else. Alright, if you notice on the left side of my screen, over here, I've got the thermostatic harness fuel level. Alright, if we take a look in the Thaumonomicon at automaging, whenever I was looking around trying to figure out some of the Inventorium stuff, I noticed this thing over here. And that's like thermostatic spire aerial refueling? What does this mean? So I clicked on it. Found out that I can make about 6 of these pylons. I had to make a 7th one to be able to make one of these thermostatic controller. And I use the arcane infusion thing that I have. Feather, V-relay, alchemical construct, another feather, a compass, and one of the extra pylons, plus a crystalline brain, which is very simple to make, you know, after you kill a few zombies. And moderate, and this was easy. Already had all this stuff. And then you construct it by placing the quartz block, the thaumium block, make sure that the controller and the pylons are in there somewhere. Okay? Then you right click on it, and if you provide it with potentia, essentia, such as I am here, alright, I've got the ignis and I've got the potentia, alright, and I am providing it through the tubes directly into the thermostatic controller that is part of the spire. This is just decoration, so I could, you know, kind of make the V relays look nice, because you also have to provide it with the air V. Notice, see the little dots going into here? If you provide it with that, and you provide it with potentia, it will automatically take that potentia and stick it in your thermostatic harness. So this. Alright, so if I hit H and I go zooming around the place, yes, I know it's very slow, but it has come in handy tremendously. But the fueling of it was kind of a pain, you know, having to pull it off, shift right click, put the potentia in, take out the potentia, etc., etc. This does it automatically. It has no limit vertically, and it has a nice wide limit horizontally, and with the extra pylons, there's actually, you know, it can actually go further. I have no idea how far. I could make it faster and further by providing it with 2 more cinches, but I didn't think I really needed to do that. This is plenty for me around the base. And since it has no vertical limit anywhere I'm in the base or around the base, I automatically get my fuel refilled. I haven't tried going out far yet. It's that little place. You know what? Let's go take a look. There should be nothing there. Yeah, I mean, you can see from here there is no purple or anything. So my I did a decent job of cleaning up the forced the bad stuff. I can't think of the term at the moment. And that's also why this ethereal bloom is here, because if you remember correctly, last time I noticed that there was some of the bad stuff downstairs. And that is because when I placed this node, which was a, you know what? I'm gonna look up this word just because I'm tired of not knowing what I'm talking about here. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. Would it be under artifice? This stuff up here. Flux. Flux. And because it was tainted, that's what it was. Okay. So I had a really small piece of tainted land right here on this spot. This was tainted. And that's most likely, as Belgabor told me last episode, and as I kind of figured after I did some research, whenever I moved this node, because it was tainted, it created a tainted land right here. And what I did, I also found out that the ethereal blossom, is that it? I forget names sometimes. The ethereal bloom, yeah, can also handle complete vertical all the way down to bedrock. So this one bloom right here cleaned up that area, but I'm going to keep it there just in case. I don't think that node will cause any more taint, but since it was a tainted node, I'm just going ahead and leave this here. It's not like doing any harm, and it'll keep it nice and protected. So yeah, so what I did, as a recap, I fixed the inventory system to hopefully work with the Inventorium. I made it a little bit easier to extract the stuff from the cocoa oven, and I made this thing which allows my harness to get automatically filled with potentia. Oh, and the reason why the alchemical or the transmutation table is here is so I can reach in real quick, grab a bunch of blocks of coal, throw them in here, and let them do the work they need to do. Because, you know, that becomes potentia and ignis, and I've got the void jar for the ignis to keep it from having to do anything. I mean, there is no use for this at this point. I don't know, if I find some use for ignis, I may mirror this out somewhere else. We shall see. But yes, that's it for today's episode. Next episode, I plan on getting much deeper into immersive engineering. I will have some more time this week to do so. Well, next week. And the following week should be the Inventorium. I think I've just about got it set up in my creative world where it's working the way I want it to. So then we'll be able to take care of that. Let's drink carrot juice. Yum, 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 yum. Did I ever teach this thing carrot juice? Well, let's find out. Carrot juice? Yes, I did. Okay. Yay. Alright. So, thanks in advance for the thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. I've been Saph, and you've been magical.